Welcome to Donkey Stomp. Today's topic, birthright citizenship. What is birthright citizenship? Essentially means that if you're born within the borders of a country, you automatically gain citizenship to that country. What's the relationship to the U.S.? Well, in 1776, we declared our independence, fought the Revolutionary War, and a newly formed country was formed. We needed to decide how citizens would be determined for this newly formed country. 3 ways. First, jus soli, which means right of the soil. Essentially, if you were born within the borders of the United States, you are determined to be a citizen. Jus sanguini, right of the blood. If you were born to someone who was a citizen, you automatically were determined to be a citizen as well. And 3, naturalization. Essentially pledging your allegiance to the new country. Naturalization was actually very important during this time because so many British loyalists remained within our borders. Then we fast forward to after the Civil War, the 14th Amendment was passed, primarily to give citizenship to the newly freed slaves. What does the 14th Amendment say? All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. This was challenged in the late 1800s. There was a Chinese person who was born here in the U.S. He traveled to China when he was 21. Well, upon his return, he was not allowed back in the U.S. So it went to the courts, all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. And it was decided that because his residency was permanent here in the U.S., it didn't matter that both of his parents were Chinese, neither were citizens, but they had residency here as well. He was a U.S. citizen. Now, that was pretty much a settled case, right? No one really questioned that birthright citizenship to a big degree until recently. Our newly elected president just signed an executive order on January 20th that essentially said if you are born here in the U.S. and neither one of your parents is a permanent resident or citizen, you do not have citizenship. Really kind of eliminating birthright citizenship. The focus of that executive order is on the phrase, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof. Really saying there's no way that you can be a subject to the state where you were born because you don't have that capability as an infant to pledge your allegiance, right? And it also kind of really eliminates the founding fathers' approach with the jus soli, which is right of the soil, if you were born within our borders. Now, birthright citizenship is kind of an America's thing. Nearly every country in North and South America has birthright citizenship. Outside of the Americas, it's extremely rare. Of all the countries in the world outside of the Americas, fewer than 5 countries have birthright citizenship. So it's really in America's kind of approach to citizenship. Now, the current executive order is being challenged in court. It is been put on hold. It was set to go into effect 30 days after signing. I suspect this is going to go all the way to the Supreme Court, so we will soon find out if the U.S. remains a birthright citizenship country going forward. I hope you liked this video. Just really wanted to give you some background on the topic. I know you hear a lot about it in the news. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, share it, leave a comment. feel free to leave me a comment on a future video topic. And for everyone out there watching, don't be afraid to lead the pace and keep stomping.